Hello. Can you believe we are over halfway? We only have 2 more days. Okay, so please, 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 I want you to let's go through our mental checklist. Do you know your ideal client? You've created the fears, frustrations, desires. You've got all of that from ChatGPT, all of that gold. Tick. Second of all, you went and you optimized your profile. You created a bio that speaks to your ideal client. Yes, with the keywords and all the things. You found your hashtags, you found your keywords, your bio is looking awesome. It's ringing all the bells. Tick. Day 3, you've gone and you've created your link in bio. So you've created your beacons link, you've added all your sales pages, your affiliate IDs, all the places where you sell or people can listen to you and experience your genius, Etsy shop, blog posts, podcasts, whatever. You've put all that up there, and now you've linked that link on all your social media profiles as well. Tick. So day 4 is about content. Right now, I want you to put your hand up if content feels like a drag. It doesn't have to be, right? Content does not have to be a drag. In fact, I've created a tool for you that's going to create content within seconds, right? But I want to talk about content. I want to talk about different types of content. And I want you to fall in love with the creation instead of making it feel like it's a chore. One of the biggest problems I find women have is they have unrealistic expectations about their content, right? They're like, I've been posting for a month and I haven't had a sale yet. That could be because you're still finding your voice, you're still building up your brand awareness, you're still building up your trust. Okay. As I said I don't know if it was day 1 or day two, I think it was. But when people find your content on social media, it's the first time they've ever seen you, right? So if we were on an online dating app, I'm just hit swiping left and right now. I'm not diving into a conversation yet. I'm just, yep, like, no, don't, yep, no, look, right. So look, full transparency, been married a really long time. I don't know dating apps, but I know you swipe left and swipe right. Okay. That's content. Anything you create on the ethers, on your Instagrams, on your Facebooks, on your LinkedIns, on your YouTubes, it's all swipe left, swipe right. So people have a journey with you before they feel like they want to press buy. Think about your own customer journey. How many times do you read a sales page before you press I'll buy it now? How much content do you binge of somebody's before you decide actually now I'll have a look at what they're selling? Think about your own customer journey because like attracts like. Your dream clients, your ideal clients are going to be on a very similar buyer's journey that you have for yourself. So, can we take the pressure off it? Can we just make content creation like we're sending a text message to our friend, or we're sending like a FaceTime message, or we're sending a love letter? That's all content is. It's the very top of funnel. It's the swipe left, swipe right of marketing. Okay, so different types of content: educational, inspirational, motivational, shareable. Shareable contents are things like funny memes, funny reels, quotes, affirmations, right? Educational is 3 steps to, 4 tips to, how to XYZ, right? You can share client testimonials. You can share aha moments of yourself. There's really no rule around the type of content you create, as long as it's what you want to say that's on your heart. What would you say to your best friend right now who said they couldn't do something? If your best friend came to you and said, I am the ugliest person on earth, would you go, I agree with you. You really are the ugliest person on earth? I'm not going to say that. Would you say? Would you say, well, why do you feel like that? Of course you're not. Oh, it's because my clothes, they never fit. You go, well, okay. Well, here's 3 ways we can help you dress better, right? So you're either going to say, babe, stop listening to those voices in your head. Come and have a cup of coffee. That's a quote. You might be, here, what's going on? Because here's 3 steps I know that we can, change your wardrobe up. That's an educational piece. Or it might be, oh my God, you should see this funny meme that I saw the other day. And it's of this blah, blah, blah. Then you're making somebody feel feels and they're laughing and you've changed the way she's thinking. So now she's not thinking, oh, ooh. She's like, oh my God, this is funny. And you go, babe, you know that thing you said where you're not you are the most gorgeous person, right? So your content needs to hit the hearts of your people. It needs to be as simple as the mindset shift of what do I want to say today? What do I want to share today? What am I finding funny today? So let's dive into your workbook. Go to your workbook now for day 4. So this is our workbook for day 4, and we're just going to dive into a little bit more detail around content and what's needed within content. It's one thing to say what's on your heart, but there's some key features we need to incorporate into your content so that it gets the social media platforms push it out to your ideal client. And as I said, I've created something, a special resource that'll help you create content like in seconds. It's ridiculously good. Okay, so let's talk about, let me just go back a step. Did I? No, I didn't. So different types of content, as I said, is shareable content, storytelling content, testimonials, aha moments, how-tos, what I did, a quote, whatever's on your heart. What do you want to your soapbox? Your soapbox, right? I did a post the other day that was all around like, can it just be me? Is it just me, or are there so many people online that just want to criticize people? And they're saying they're an empowerment coach, but they're actually cutting everybody down, right? To make them look like they're empowered, they're making everybody else look inferior. I'm not here for that, right? That was me on my soapbox. It's like me saying, girlfriend, like, sweet, did you hear? Right? That's what I wanted to say to my person. I just imagine there's one person on the other end of my piece of content, and she's the person I totally get and understand. The work we did in day 1, understanding your ideal client, it's one person. That's the person who you're always going to talk to with your socials. But there are some key features in your content creation to make it convert. The first thing you want to do is have a strong hook. Okay? A strong hook is that one line that you see on the front of a reel or on a static post. So if I was to take you to have a look at Instagram, for example, let's go to my page because I am allowed to show you everything on my page because I have rights to it. So this is a reel, and you can see this is one I did a couple of hours ago. This is my hook. Why your hustle isn't making you money and what to do instead. This is a hook. Very strong. My ideal client knows that. She's getting that language. She's here. She's like, I am hustling and I'm not making any money. What the deal? What the is going on? Right? Start with a really strong hook. I always also recommend that, and I haven't in this one, but in the resource that I've created for you, it creates it. You want to then have a second hook. So my second hook is you're working so hard. You're working so hard, but where's the freedom? Where's the consistent income? Second hook. It's hooking in my ideal client. She's like, yes. She's nodding her head right now. Where is it? Yeah, where is it? Right? That's what your ideal. She wants to feel something or she wants to be nodding. When we're using a reel, I use trending audios, I use video graphics and stuff like that. There's no rules around this, but trending audios do help you. And there's plenty of ways to find trending audio. Reach out to me and I'll be able to help you with that as well. This is another type. This is what we call a multimedia post. So this is a static image with a hook, and then I've sent it to a video with a hook. Okay. Then I've got my caption over here. There's that. Let's see, a shareable. Something shareable would be something like this. Shareable is I would share that with a friend. Somebody I know I would share that with. So this is a mantra, an affirmation. You can also remix other people's content. So this video on the background is something that I found on Instagram. I was able to remix it and I put a hook, and then I've got another hook, and then I've got the caption. So what we're doing is we're going this formula. We're going to start with a strong hook. You want to use your keywords. Remember in day 2, I asked you to go and find your keywords. We're going to need those. There's keywords, content, content overwhelm, they're keywords. Engagement's a keyword, getting views. This is sprinkled, just like fairy dust, with keywords that my ideal client would be going on and saying, how do I create content without the overwhelm? Content overwhelm, right? What are keywords? This is all got special. So if I was to go here, why your hustle isn't making you money? Making you money is a keyword. Money is a keyword. Hustle is a keyword. So I've got 3 keywords in that hook. Consistent income's a keyword. Income's a keyword. Aligned action, strategic aligned action, keywords. Digital products, keywords, freedom, money, time. So this is all littered with keywords that people are typing into the search bar of stuff. And the little tools that run all over your social media platform goes, somebody's just typed in make money, and these little bots are going over all the bajillions of pieces of content, and anything that has make money, it gets shown to that person that's just typed in how do I make money. That's how keywords work, and that's why it's so important to have them within your hooks and your captions. We want to have a clear call to action. You need to tell your people what to do. Is it click the link in bio? Is it jump up top to check out what we've got to offer? Is it sign up now to grab XYZ? Is it comment me to get this? Is it follow? Is it like and reshare? What do you want your person to do at the end of looking at this? So I've said drop us, sparkle star if you're done hustling. What do I want people to do? I just want people to engage. Let's find another one here. Your era for waiting is over. Permission is done. Drop some fire. So I'm asking people to engage again. But I might ask people to share. I might ask people to comment a strategic keyword that triggers off a ManyChat campaign. Now that's much further down the track, but that's the type of content that they're calls to action. People love being told what to do. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it does. Like in my world, if you said to me, hey, mum, or hey, Ange, can we have quiche on Monday, meatballs on Tuesday, a roast chicken on Wednesday, and pizza on Thursday? I'd be like, sweet. What have you done? You've just helped me unload my brain with decisions I need to make, right? So now I just go buy those ingredients and make them. But coming up with what to cook is part of the hardest thing to do, right? So don't let your people guess, what do I do now? Tell them what to do now. And always put a little bit of you into what you create, okay? I'm about to give you a resource that's going to absolutely blow your mind. But I also want you to add elements of you, okay? So below, here we go. I talk about a remix strategy, how to hit remix. I want you to look at what other people are doing in your niche and how can you replicate what they're doing. If it's working for them, it'll work for you. Success leaves clues. But what I want to do is give you my Content Goddess Bot. My Content Goddess Bot will help you create the most magical content like that. But what I do want you to do is when you do access your Content Goddess Bot and you do create content, I want you to read over it. Now, I use my Content Goddess Bot every single day, right? This was created using my Content Goddess Bot. I didn't have to think, what's a good hook? What's the right thing to say here? Why? Because my Content Goddess Bot knows exactly how to do that. And you now have her as your own. You get to adopt your own Content Goddess Bot. But what I did do is sometimes I go and change some of the words to words that I would use. Okay, so just sometimes you've got to read it and go, would you say that? If you don't, just put it, just copy it into your own words that little bit. But I always copy, paste, change a word here or there if it feels aligned, press go, and your content is done. So when you're using your Content Goddess Bot, you can choose anything But let's just go with this one. I want to create 30 reels, each unique to each other to boost engagement, followers, and sales. I've clicked on this and it's going to ask you some questions. Now, this is really important because I created her, so she created content that was unique to you. I don't want you to sound like everybody else online. She's going to create a 30-day content plan. Okay. She's going to generate keywords and put them inside it. She's going to give you hooks and captions. She's going to give you the call to action. So all the things here that I told you your content needs to have in it, she's going to do it for you, right? All you're going to do is tell her your business, your ideal client, your primary goals. So remember this, remember conversation day 1 and day 2, where we created the keywords, the hashtags, the what she thinks, what she feels, what she's doing, what all this. Copy and paste all of this in here. Say, hey, here is everything, and I want it to be in a friendly conversational voice, the same way I would talk to my best friend. Or here's all the information on my ideal client. Here's my keywords. Here's my hashtag. Can you use an authoritative, educational tone, or a professional tone, or an empathetic, engaging tone? Just give Content Goddess the information. You already have it. I asked you to save it on day 1 and 2. Paste that in. Tell her the style that you'd like her to write it in, and whiz bang, boom, boom, she will create a ton of content for you. So let me have a look here at some I've done. So this was me creating some content using my Content Goddess bot today, this morning. Look at this. 17, day 6, create a carousel. There's my post. There's my hook. That's what I'm going to write in my captions. That's my call to action. There's my hashtags. Now, she created 30 days. Sometimes she might stop at 15 because she needs a little rest and a break. Let's give her a rest and a break and then say continue. Just type in the word continue and she'll go again. She'll keep going. It's created. All I have to do now is find the image or the video that I want to put that to, right? So all the writing is there, done, created for you, filled with the keywords. You just have to find the image or the video to match it up with, click, good to go, and you're done. You're done. I want you to go and do anything else. Go and enjoy your life. You should get so good at creating content that this takes you minutes to create every single day. Now, is there more? Yeah, there's training the algorithm and stuff like that. But seriously, even if you just did this, you will start seeing growth. Always like your own content. And I always recommend, I haven't done it to the last couple I've done, but I have a couple of pseudo Instagram handles. So they're with different names. Guess what? Those pseudo profiles generally, I should do it more, but they will go and like my content as well and share it to their stories, because when Instagram sees that your content is liked and shared, it'll go, oh, this is actually something people are liking. Let's show more people. So this is how you're going to create content. You're going to go over to your workbook now. You're going to adopt your own Content Goddess. You're going to put together your content plan, find your images, find your videos, and go and schedule it or post every single day. It should only take you minutes. I normally save this on a Google Doc and then I just go and copy and paste every single day in those 5 minutes it takes me, right? What I want you to do then is I want you to do the energetic manifestation exercise for today and use today's mantra. This is day 4. Day 4, we are almost up to day 5. But right now, you are so primed for success, and I want you to be successful. So go create 30 days of content. She's going to do all this stuff for you. She's going to make the hooks. She's going to put in the keywords. She's going to do everything for you. But I needed you to have an understanding of what we do first, because when we know why it happens, we can go, okay, I'm on board for that. So go create it, and I'll see you tomorrow.